Are rolling. It's the spinning wheel is spinning. We're live. Welcome everybody. We're back with our cardio step class with extended stretch. You asked for it. I am happily giving it to you. I hope you enjoyed the thumbnail for today's class because someone is really excited about teaching class for you today. So I think there's going to be a lot of catscapades in class today, which is great, right? Little bit of entertainment for us. If this is your first time joining for Cardio Step, hi, new friends, I'm Mercy. I have been your indoor cardio guide during your quarantine time. I think this is our 8th class together. Woo, so exciting. We build as we go. Don't let that deter you, right? Do what you want, do what you can, take breaks when you want to. I can't stress this enough, you guys. If you do 5 minutes, fantastic. 5 minutes more cardio than you would have done, right? So this is not like an all or nothing kind of thing in any way. Standard disclaimers. If you're doing this in a stairwell, I know some of you guys still are. Obviously, you can't do anything over the top. Be careful not with the kicking moves that you're not kicking the step ahead. Keep everything really manageable. Make sure you're on the bottom step. Should go without saying, right? Modify anything that you want. Take this as high or low impact as you want. Make it as challenging or restful as you want. Take breaks, drink water. Also just safety things. If your ears start to ring, if you can't speak, if you're that like, and you can't talk, or if you feel dizzy in any way, yep, it's starting already. Right. These are all reasons to stop immediately. Stop immediately, okay? Just common sense safety stuff. I shouldn't have to say every time, but I just do in case. Other things. Oh, I got some feedback the last 2 weeks. Yeah, I gave you some spicy choreography. And I got a little bit of feedback that some folks were like slightly confused by that. So we're going to start by reviewing last week's combo. We're going to take it really in a manageable way. And the new combo I have for you for this week is super simple. It's just a variation on something you've done before, okay? So again, try what you want, do what you like. After we do our new combos, we go back and review old combos. If you're familiar with them, do them. If you don't like them, just step up and down, right? The goal is to just keep moving, keep your heart rate up, but in a manageable way. All right, I think I've talked enough. Let's get going. Let's review this. Let's get this. Okay, let's see. Does that look like a reasonable, does that look pretty good? Let's see how my framing is. So we go back here. You guys can see me. This is good. I think this is good. Yeah, that looks good. I'm over here. Okay, we're good. Let's get the music going. Music. There we go. Music, play. Yeah, there it is. There's our music. Okay, let's turn this up just a little bit. I think that's good. I hope that's not too loud. Okay, beautiful people. Just shake it out, shake it out. And you can come in front of your step just for the beginning. We're just going to start marching it out here, right and left foot. Here we go. Right and left. See how long I talked. Time check. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Good. Right and left. Now just breathe it up here. Take it inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then just march it. Take the knees a little bit higher, swing the arms a little bit more, just getting the blood flowing. Now we're going to step right and left. Just step it out here. Take it out and out. Okay, just warm it up. Beautiful. And now we're going to swing the arms out to the sides. Out. Nicely done.
Amazing.
Yes. Now punch it up to the ceiling here. Take it up and up. Lovely. Last arm variation. These are all things we'll use later, but you do not have to do them if you don't like. We're going to alternate arms right and left here. So take it right, left. Nicely done. 2 more. Now we're going to add a hamstring curl. It looks like this. Pull. Good. So you're just kicking yourself in the butt. Heel to the butt each time. Now let's try a knee lift. Knee lift. Pull it up. Good. Exhale as you lift. You should feel your core working now. Let's try 4 more of these. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. March it out. Good job. Take it around the back of your step. Here we go. We're just going to step up and back a couple times just to get that feeling going. Right foot. Now left foot. Now right foot, good, because we always alternate, right? We can't step up with the same foot all the time, or just one leg would get all big and muscly, and the other one would be dragging behind us. We don't want to do that. Use some arms here. Pick it up. Beautiful. 2 more. Excellent, excellent. Just march it out, march it out. Just shake it out here. Take your right foot up on top. Take your left foot way far behind. Both toes point forward. Both sets of toes point forward. Bring that left hip forward, right? And then curl your tailbone under, and then just bend into your right knee, and we're just going to pulse here. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take an inhale. Exhale, take it all the way up on the step. Take your left heel off the back. Keep your left leg straight. Your right knee is bent. Pulse 4, 3, 2. Now bend your left knee. 4, 3, 2. Excellent. Take an inhale on the exhale. Step your left foot off. Now your toes are pointing out to the side a bit on a diagonal. Straighten your right leg. Flex your right foot. Turn toward the front. And then fold forward, breathing into your right hamstring. Keep this foot flexed, you guys. We're going to pulse here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it off. Left foot up on top. Right foot back. All the toes point forward. Curl the hips under. Bend the knee. Pulse it here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take an inhale on your exhale. Step it up. Right heel off the back. Right leg is straight. Left knee bent. We're going to pulse it here for 4, 3, 2. Now bend the right knee. 4, 3, 2. Good job. Take an inhale. Exhale. Step it off. Toes point out at a diagonal. Flex the left foot. Hips forward. Left leg straight. Lean forward. Breathe into your right hamstring. We're going to pulse here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Step it off. Take your right arm across. Grab above the elbow. Pull down on the tricep. Take the arm above. Grab your elbow. Pat your shoulder. Now reach to the other side of the room. Woo! Left arm comes across, grab above the elbow, pull down on the tricep. And now take the arm above, grab with the hand, pat your shoulder, then reach. Oh, nicely done. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms out, curl your tailbone under, chin to the chest. That's kind of like no climb couch. Thank you very much. Oh, take the other thumb on top, whichever feels weird. Curl the tailbone under, chin to the chest, roll it out. Nicely done. Good. And then just shake it out, shake it out. Beautiful. Are you guys ready? Let's do it. Let me do a time check for 2. Got it. So 20, that'll be 2, 2, 5. So at 6 or 5. Nice. We're going to try something a little different to start today. Turn your step. If you're in a stairwell, this part's not going to be for you, okay? You're just going to step up and back while we're doing this. We're going to review that straddle down thing that we used the last 2 weeks just to make it a little more manageable. So come on over to the left side of your step, and then we are going to, or just for you guys, it would be, yes. All right. So you're going to step up with your right foot onto the step. And then you're going to step up with the other foot, yeah? Then you're going to straddle down each side, right? Then step back up, and then exit over to the other side. Yes! Now you're going to step up with the left foot. Step, join it, down, down, back up, exit left. Nice, okay? March it out. We're going to do it slowly one more time, and then we'll take it full speed. Stepping right foot. Here we go. Up, up, straddle down, come back up on top, exit to the right, and step up left. Straddle down, step on top, exit to the left. Nice. March it out, march out. We're going to do that full speed. Again, if you guys don't like this, don't do it. It's only a tiny portion. Full speed. Take it up on top. Straddle down. Exit right. Take it up. Straddle down. Exit left. Take it up, straddle down, exit right, take it up, straddle down, exit left. Nice, nice. One more time, each side. Good, now we're going to do that. Same thing, other side. Then we're going to take it over and back. If you don't know, it looks like this. Over and back. Just going over and back. Nicely done. Straddle down. Go. Up. Straddle. Exit right. Other side. Up. Straddle. Exit left. Over and back. You can take a little hop if you like. Yeah? Beautiful, beautiful. Let's turn the step back around. Turn it back around if you turn it. That was just so you could see what's happening for folks who are a little confused by that. Again, if you don't like it, don't do it. Don't worry about it. You get a little closer, you guys. Nicely done. Just step it up and back here. Right foot, left foot. Notice my hands on my hips right now. That's what you're going to do when you're tired. If you're full of energy, you're going to use your arms. Get them above your head. That will elevate your heart rate really quickly. So from here, we're going to review last week's combo. It started with knee lifts. So let's just start with the knee lifts here. Right foot steps up. Pull. Excellent. Nicely done. Who remembers what comes next?
No.
It's jumping jacks on the floor. We're going to take it to the right, then to the left, then two to the right, and then we take the over-the-top thing that we just were working on with the step turn around the other way. Stay here. Let's have two more knees. Now jumping jacks to the right, to the left, two to the right, over the top. Good. There they go. Straddle down. Exit left. Over, over. Straddle down. Exit right. Knee lift, step left, step left. Pull. Beautiful. We're on the other side now. Jumping jacks. Two to the left. Over. Over. Straddle down. Exit right. Over. Over. Straddle down. Exit left. Good. One more time each side. Knee lift. Step right. Pull. Jumping jacks. Two to the right. Over. Here we go. Over. Straddle down. Exit left. Over. Here we go. Straddle down. Beautiful. One more time, other side. Step right, knee lift. Here we go. Or step left, sorry. Jumping jacks. Two to the left. Over the top. Again. Straddle down. Exit right. Over. Yes. Straddle down. Exit left. Yeah! March down, march down, march down. Beautiful. Left and right. Right and left, right and left. So I mirror you guys. I have to say the opposite of what I'm doing at any time. And I'm terrible at it. You probably already know this, right? Breathe it up. Just step it up right and left. Here we go. Take it up. Good. So that was last week's combo. That was it. Guess what? If you didn't like it, don't do it. We're done with it now. We're going to take a hamstring curl up on top. Start here. When you're ready, step right. Hamstring curl. Up. Good. So we're just leaning forward a bit. Pushing the triceps out behind each time. So our new combo this week is super simple. It's around the world just with a straight leg. So we've done this with a knee lift before. This is just a straight leg. It's a little more challenging. If you don't like it, don't do it. Stay right behind the step. Let's take it to a straight leg back here. Looks like this.
Amazing.
Exhale each time. Good. You can stay right here if you want. This will really get your heart rate going quickly because you're using so much of the body here. Kicking the leg out behind, arms whipping back, chest coming forward. Now let's take it side to side. Take the leg out to the side more instead of the back. Yeah? Yeah. We're going to take this turn around the world now. Stay here. Two more. All right, here we go. We're going to straddle and up. Other side. Straddle and up. Other side. Straddle and up. Other side. Now let's turn it in the opposite direction. Step left, step left. Up. Yes. Keep it going. One more time around. Here we go. Lovely, you guys. Let's put those two combos together. Knee lift, step up, right. Yes. Jumping jacks. Here we go. 2 to the right. Over the top. Straddle down. Exit left. Over the top. Straddle down. Excellent. Knee lift. Step left. Step left. Pull. Jumping jacks. 2 left. Over. Here we go. Straddle down. Exit right. Over. Straddle down. Beautiful. Leg to the back. Take it out to the back. Good. Now travel side to side. Take that leg to the side. We're going to take it around the world one time either side. So we straddle and opposite side. Straddle. Other direction. Step left. Step left. 2 more. Yes! Just step up and back. Right and left. Take the arms up. Awesome, you guys. That's all I'm going to tax your brain with today, except for the review of the other 6 combos. Don't worry about that part. And swing your arms here. Take it up. Breathe. And again, if you're too winded, just take the arms down, right? No big deal. 2 more. Now we're going to punch up like we did at the beginning. Go. And alternate arms, right and left. Here we go. Right, left. Nice. Hamstring curl. Here we go. Pull. Yes. Travel. Take it to a knee lift. Up. 2 more. Straight leg to the side, just like we did, but just keep it on the back of the step here. 2 more. Hamstring curl. Here we go. Now we're going to put those 3 together. Most of you know this. It's a knee, a straight leg, and a hamstring. Rapid fire. It looks like this. Up, out, under. Yeah. Up, out, under. 2 more. Beautiful. 1 more. Then we're going to get ready to travel. Left foot steps. Here we go. Turn. Yes. Turn. 2 more. Over the top. Here we go. Up. This is low impact. This is high impact. Turn. Travel. Go. 4. Yes. 3. 2. We're going to take it over the top again. You can take a cross foot if you want. Your choice. Turn step. Left foot. Here we go. 4. Beautiful. 2 more. This time, if you want to push and sail over, you can do that. Looks like this. Over. Push the leg out. Push the leg out. And turn step. Left leg. 2 more sets of these. When we go over this time, your next option is knee to the chest. Looks like this. Pull it up. Up. 2 more. Turn. Left leg. Go. 2. 2 more. If you want, you can twist over. Take it over. Here we go. 4. 3. 2. Awesome, you guys. Step it up. Here we go. So if you're new to class and you're like, what were all those things? Those are all the things that we've done in previous weeks. Don't worry about it. If it's fun for you, try it. If not, just let it go. Now we're going to tap it up with the heels. So step, heel, and step, heel. Good. So the heel tap here. Now let's add some arms if you want. Pull. Pull. Nice. Now tap it out to the side. Heel to the side of the step. Lovely. Can we take it to a knee lift here? Pull it up. Good. Get your core. Knee right to the chest. Knees to the side sides here. Go. 2 more. Kick it out in front. Take it center, not super high. 2 more. Now kick it out to the sides. Here we go. 2 more. Beautiful, you guys. Knee lift, knee lift. Here we go. Pull. Okay, now we're moving to that combo where we go around to the end of the step. Obviously, if you don't like it, don't do it. If you do, take it around the corner. 2 more. Remember this one? Up and straddle, step right. Straddle down, hop, step left. Straddle down, hop. Good, step right. Last time. Step right, knee lift, take it up. Right up to the chest. Good job, you guys. Take it around the corner here. Pull. Excellent. Now we're going to take a turn step, step right. Listen, over the top, turn left, turn right.
No.
Over, turn left, knee lift on top. Here we go, pull it down. We're going to take this tune around the world with the knee lift. Travel side to side. Around the world here. Straddle down. Other side. Straddle. Opposite direction here. 2 more. Listen, you guys. Jumping jacks behind the step. 4. Now half time. Slow and fast here. 4. Now half time. Slow. Yes. Run it up here. Right foot. Again. Right foot. We are whipping through these, you guys. So great. Left foot. Left foot. We're on combo 5 now. Hello, Mandalorian. 2 more. Be careful. V step. Step right. Here we go. Take it out. 2 more. Right side for 4. Here we go. Yes. 2 more. Keep the V step and hop it up. Here we go. 4, 3, 2. Hop it up. Left side. Go. 4, 3, 2. Knee lifts. Knee lifts. Here we go. Pull. Excellent. 2 more. 2 more. Kick it out. Any height. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. March out, march out, march out. Love the music changes. Really good, you guys. We're almost done with this 5th combo. I want to just review hop and stay. If you're not familiar with it, it looks like this. You hop and stay, hop and stay. Excellent. Take it out to the side. 2 more. Take it back to the center. 4, 3, 2. Hop and stay across each side. 4, 3, 2. Beautiful, you guys. Just step it up and back. Here we go. Moving on to combo 6. We are whipping through this so fast, yo! This is the one with the L step. Looks like this. Take it up. Kick. Beautiful. Up. Nicely done. Pull. Excellent.
Amazing.
Excellent. March it up and back here. Okay? This is one that made people a little bit confused. I'm going to break it down for you just for you. If you don't like these 2 parts, don't do them, okay? It looks like this. You step up, back, over, back. Up on top, kick, come to the other side. Up, back, over, back. Up on top, kick, come to the other side. Up, back, over, back, on top, and kick, come to the other side. Last time, slow, slow, kick, Full speed looks like this. Up, over, up, kick, up, over, up, kick, up, over, other side. Beautiful, you guys. Let's do 4 more. Here's 4. And 3. Good. 2 more. Last one. Excellent. Just step it up and back. Right foot. Last part of this combo. Hopping over and back. This is potentially perilous. If you're not super energetic right now, take the low impact version. I will show it to you. It's actually easier to do fast than slow, but I'll try to show it slow. It looks like this. So you're over and back, over and back, over and back, knee lift. Over and back, over and back, knee lift. Here's high impact. Pop, back, knee lift. Other side, left foot, over. Nice. 1 more. Knee lift, put those 2 together. Up on top, up, over, kick, other side. Up, over, kick, hop over 3 times. 3, 2, 1 knee lift. Back to the up and over, kick, yes, other side, up, over, kick, once more, and again, over and back for 3, left leg, 3, 2, 1, knee lift, right, left, or right, left. Let's put all those together. Those L steps each side, the hops each side. If you don't like it, don't do it. L step. Take it out. Time check. Beautiful. 2 more. Last one. Hop up and over right foot. Here we go. Up, over, and other side. Hop all the way over, right foot, 3, 2, 1 knee lift, L step, here we go, take it up, again, 2 more, last one, up and over, left foot, here we go, up, over, kick, other side. Hop all the way over for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Knee lift. It's just single. Take it here. Let me check our time. Beautiful. Okay, that's 25, I think. Let me see some out. 16. Okay, beautiful. Take a hamstring curl right here. Take it up. Nice. Straight leg to the back. Back to the hamstring curl. Let's roll through those last 2 combos, the ones we reviewed today, and then we'll have gone through all 8. Woo! Knee lift. Jumping jacks. 2 to the right. Over the top. And over. Straddle down left. Over the top. Straddle. Knee lift, step up left. Take it up. Jumping jacks. Over the top. Here we go. Straddle down. And over. Here we go. Straddle down. Straight leg to the back. Here we go. Out. Straight leg to the side. Around the world. We straddle. Turn. Straddle. Opposite direction. Take it up. Beautiful. Nicely done. March it out. Beautiful, you guys. Breathe it up and out. Excellent, excellent. I'm going to turn my steps so you can see this last little challenge thing that we do. If you ignore the cat fights, if you like it, do it. If not, as usual, don't. We're just tapping up on top of the step, rapid fire. Hands on hips, looks like this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Push your step to the side. Don't get rid of it entirely. We're doing just a little bit on the floor here. If you have knee problems or otherwise don't want to do high impact, just march it out here, right? Otherwise, join me in jumping jacks. Here we go. 8, 4. Now switch the arms. Up. Yes. 2 more. Skip rope here. Feet together, hands and fists. Swing the arms. Do one more thing for me. Split the feet here. So it's 8, front back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes. Breathe it up and exhale. Breathe it up and exhale. We hit it. Perfect timing. We go to 6:05. We did it. Good. Good. Hi, guys. We're going to step it right and left here. Use your arms. Take it out. Step it nice and wide. And swing the arms here at the bottom. Take it out. 2 more. Woo. And march it out here. Beautiful. Take the feet out a little bit wider than the hips. Toes point forward. Okay, not out. Yes, forward. We're going to sit our butt back super, super far. Your toes should be able to lift. That's how far back you're sitting. See my toes? If I'm here, danger in my knees. Sit back as far as you can, like you're looking for a chair behind you. Feet out nice and wide. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. 4 more. And 3. And 2. Pulse it down here. Sit down super low. Lift your toes. Keep that butt back. Switch your hands. Here's 4. Yeah. 3. And 2. And singles here for 4. Here we go. Here's 4. Exhale. Push your hips forward. 2 more. Pulse it down. 4. Yes. 2 more. Woo! Beautiful. Good. Shake it out. Shake it out. Let's do a set of calf raises really quickly, just for good measure. Toes touch, heels spin apart slightly, hands on the hips. Just take it out. Exhale and back. Exhale and back. Good. 4 more. We're just cooling down here. No big deal. NBD. 2 more. And double time here. Lift and lift. Sweat. Woo! It's high 80s in LA today. Nice. Keep it going. 2. And double it up again. Then we're done. That's 8. And 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. Your calves should be burning now. And 3. I hope they are. And 2. And 1. Yes! Shake it out. Shake it out. We're going to use our step for just one more thing. You can keep it at the side or at the front, whatever works for you. I'm going to do it from the side so you can see what I am doing. I'm taking my right foot up on top. I'm taking my left foot behind. I turn my hips forward. All my toes point forward. Remember at the beginning? Just bend the knees here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. Curling those hips under. Making sure the left hip is spinning forward. Now take it down and pulse here. It's 4. You should be able to lift your right toes here, right? concentrate on your right glute. Try to activate that. 4 and 3 and 2 and singles here for 4. Yes, I know that was just what you wanted to do right now. 2 more. And pulse it down here. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take an inhale. Exhale. Oh, good. Shake it out. Shake it out. Well, believe it or not, we're going to do the other side now. Take the left foot up on top. This is the end of your lower body conditioning. Feet super far apart. Right hip spins forward as much as you can. Bend the knee. Take it down to the lunge. 8, 7. Curl the hips under. No arch in the low back. Try to lift the toes. 2 more. And pulse it down here. It's 8. Lift those toes. Think about your left glute here. 4 more, 4 more. 3 and 2. And singles here for 4. Almost done. 2 more. And pulse it down. So close to done, guys. That's 3. That's 2. That's 1. Take an inhale. Exhale. Yes! Shake it out. Oh, all of your trials have ended. Push the step away. It is time for your stretch, and it is so exciting. Go ahead and take your feet out nice and wide. Point your toes out this time. Feet super wide. Sink it down here. Take those feet out wider, 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 okay? So the knees are directly over the ankles, not the toes. So if this is happening, see where my knees are? No. Separate the feet. Good. Sink it down here low as you can. Just kind of shift side to side. Take the arms out. Wiggle the arms. Put your rib cage into it. Get it. Stop. Right hand down to the floor. Left hand to the sky. Inhale up and keep your butt low. Other side. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale, straighten. Beautiful. Nicely done, you guys. Good. So we're gonna take what we're gonna do. Take those toes out one more time. This is a popular shoulder exercise, I have been told by many of you. Thumbs forward, fingers back. Sit it down. Again, make sure the feet are out wide. We're gonna drop one shoulder at a time. Your right shoulder for 2, left shoulder. Nice twist. 4 more here. And 3. And 2. And 1. Nicely done. Point your toes forward. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, slowly fold forward. Drop your head down. And then just kind of shift side to side. Let your head hang heavy. Now take your hands to your shins or your ankles, whatever you can reach. Drop the head. Bend your elbows, point out to the sides of the room. Just kind of pulse towards the floor with your head. Now take your left hand over to the right ankle. Twist a little bit more. Try to take your left ear toward your right shin. Drop the head down. If you want to lift the right arm, circle the wrist. Good. Release the hand back down. Inhale, bend your left knee. That's the other knee. And exhale, straighten. Both hands to the left ankle. Pull your nose toward your shin. Try to take that right ear toward that left shin. Twist. If you want to lift your left arm, go ahead. Circle the wrist. Both directions. So straighten. Take your hands around to the center. Toe heel your feet a bit closer together. Heels point in, toes point out. Sink your hips down to the floor. Try to keep your heels on the floor. If you can't, don't worry about it. So much sweat in my eyes. Take your elbows to your thighs. Push them away. Try to sit up as tall as you can. Dropping the tailbone down. You're rolling the shoulders forward. Yeah. Now take your hands to the floor. Maybe take your elbows to the floor if you like that. Drop your head and breathe. Take an inhale. Exhale, have a seat, my beautiful people. Let's take those shoes off. We're going to stretch your ankles and your toes here. So just get rid of those shoes. Arm off, perfect timing, you're doing great. Good. Good, away go socks. We went a little bit long on the cardio today, so we're gonna have to really commit to the stretch. Let's start this. So that we can have luxurious silence for our luxurious stretch. I'm gonna get a different tripod. It's actually a desk chair, but that's what it's gonna be today. So let's bring this here so I can see you guys a little closer. What happened to my charging thing? We're gonna go down like that. Let's try that. I think that will be probably good. We will soon find out. I think Cat's unplugged my computer. Yes, Cat's unplugged my computer. Imagine that. All right, socks out of frame. Beautiful. Okay, first thing I want you to hold your knees in. I want you to wiggle your toes. Just wiggle your toes. Okay. And I want you to take the soles of the feet together and take the feet out a little bit and just rock side to side. Get up nice and tall here. And then take the feet out in front. Big toes touch, heels spin apart. Good. Rock side to side. Pull the flesh out from under the sit bones. So you want to kind of separate so that the bones can get down to the ground. Yeah? Then inhale, take your arms up, and exhale, slowly fold forward. Keep your feet flexed, right? Don't point. Pull back. You'll be able to tell the difference, right? When you're pulling your feet back, it's going to be a lot harder to come down, and that's good. So as you drop your head, I want you to breathe into two places. Your hamstrings, that's the back of your thighs, and your low back. So drop the head and breathe. And you're mentally sending the breath to those places. Really concentrate on that. Invite them to relax. And then on an inhale, we're going to come up with a flat back. So inhale, straight as flat as spine you can. Good. And now bring the feet back together. And this time, when you sit up, only have your feet close enough that you can be tall here, right? So if my feet are really close and I'm hunched over, I just take the feet out a bit, right? Hands to the ankles. Always the ankles, never the feet, guys. Never pull and sickle your feet. It's horrible for your ankles. Hold those ankles and then try to flip your feet open like the pages of a book. Sit up as tall as you can. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, slowly fold forward. We've got a nice flat spine, but drop your head down. Now, here are some things you can do to make this more exciting. If you like, take your elbows to your thighs and actively push down with those elbows. Some of you guys can start walking your hands out in front of you if you like. Drop your head, relax your neck. And so where are we breathing into here? We're going to breathe into the outer hips, right there, and the low back again. And keep breathing. And maybe you have a gentle pulse here. And then you're going to slowly walk it back up. Nicely done, guys. Take it out to a straddle. Point your toes. Good. And then just get as tall as you can here. Drop your shoulders down. Good. Now flex your feet. And now point them again. Good. And now just kind of relax. Now we're going to start walking it forward. And again, we're going to get long through the spine. So we're not going to do this, right? Hi there, window. And keep walking. And there's some to zoom in the window. We got all the cat coaching today. And then just find your stretching point. So maybe your stretching point is up here. Fantastic. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's all the way down here. Just find some place that feels good for you. If you're a super stretchy forward fold person, try taking your right arm, lifting your right knee a bit, thread the arm underneath, then relax. And then I'm going to do the same thing over on the other side and relax. And this feels really good to me. It might or might not to you. Just an option. And we're going to breathe. And then to get out of this, you'll lift the knee, slowly, slowly walk back. Nicely done. Take your right elbow to the floor, take your left arm to the sky. Reach as tall as you can, lift, lift, lift. And then maybe you're going to spin your palm down. You can't, I said a bad frame there, but your palm's going to reach down and reach over, but don't do this. Yes, do this. So you're trying to spin open here. If you've got a really stretchy side bend, you can drop the shoulder down and reach for the foot again. These are all just options. And then I spin open to the sky here. I love this Now we're going to slowly come on back up. We're going to take the left elbow down, the right arm to the sky. So the first thing we do is get tall for the arm. Reach as high as you can. And then maybe you're going to flip that palm over, start reaching in again. Just take the arm behind the ear. And if you want to take it further, you can melt the shoulder down. But again, keep spinning open towards the sky here. And then slowly come up when you're ready. Yay! Take the, what are we doing? Take the left leg out in front. Bend the right knee and take the sole of the right foot into the left inner thigh. Flex your left foot. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Twist slightly toward the left as you melt down here. And then you can kind of keep looking towards the left as you try to lay your right ear down onto your left shin. And then we're going to slowly come up with a flat back all the way up. Lift the right knee in towards the chest. Take it over the top to the other side of the left leg. Sit up as tall as you can. Good. Make sure the sole of the right foot's on the floor. Make sure the left foot is flexed. Right arm comes down. Inhale the left arm up. On the exhale, elbow comes to the outside of the right thigh and slowly twist. Back, beautiful. And now we're going to move to that hurdler stretch that many of you have told me you really enjoy, but again, I have to stress, super, super caution, 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 okay? Keep your right foot flexed. Can you see my right foot is flexed back here, not pointed? The flexed foot is what protects the knee. Try to melt the right hip down. Keep flexing the left foot as well. Sit up nice and tall, and then on an exhale, slowly fold forward and keep twisting again and breathe. And when you're ready, inhale, come on back up, flat back. Now we're going to take the hands back behind you and slightly to the left. And you're just going to curl your hips under here and breathe into your right hip flexor right here. That's right in front right here. If that works for you and you're like, oh, I'm feeling it, then stay. If you need more, you can slowly lower to your elbows, okay? If you need more, my foot's talking to you, if you need more, you can release even further, but that's only if you need it, okay? And keep spinning those hips under. So I'm really actively trying to tilt my pelvis under here, and I'll feel that even more on the right hip. So only take it as far as you need it to be. When you're ready to come out of this, you'll take an inhale, and on your exhale, push into your elbows. Slowly come back up. Nicely, nicely done. Now you're going to bend the left knee. You're going to reach back and catch the right ankle. And you're going to push the foot forward, right? And keep flexing this left foot. That's what's going to protect the left knee. So push the foot towards the front of the room and spin your right hip down. And you can kind of roll your shoulders under here. I like it. Now, if you take that right leg out front, we are perfectly set up to do the other side. Look at that miracle. Sole of the left foot's at the right inner thigh. We're going to inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, slowly fold forward. Keep flexing this right foot and twist slightly over towards the right. Oh, a little bit of a twist. Lay down and breathe. We're going to inhale, take it up. And exhale, drop the shoulders. Now take the left knee, pull it up towards the chest. Inhale, exhale, cross it over. Get the sole of the left foot on the floor. Keep flexing the right foot. We're going to sit up as tall as we can. And then the left hand comes back, and the right arm inhales up. And on the exhale, the elbow comes to the other side. We're going to twist off. And exhale, come on back, yay. And what comes next? Oh, yes, hurdlers. Take the leg behind, push that knee back. We're gonna inhale, take it up. And on the exhale, slowly, slowly fold. And again, keep your left foot flexed. That's what's gonna protect the left knee. If you feel anything funky at all in your knee or anywhere else, come out of that puppy. We're twisting again slightly to the right and melting down, but getting as long through the spine as we can. Now we're going to inhale up, flat back. And on the exhale, take the hands behind and slightly to the right. And again, you're going to keep flexing those feet, right? And we're going to slowly lean back. But the first thing you do is actively curl your hips under. Oh, what a lovely fellow you are. If you need more, and only if you need more, come down to the elbows. So guys, all of our cats are street rescues. If you didn't know, if you don't follow me on the Facebook where I talk about them incessantly, if you want to release down lower, you can do that too. And just curl those hips under. Yeah, so all of these guys were little orphans running around on the streets, and now they're happy boys in a home with their family. It makes me very happy. Whoa, love this one. Okay, when it's time to come out, if you're on the floor, you're going to push your elbows down on an exhale. Come on back up, right? Everyone comes back up. And now we're going to bend that right knee. Keep flexing this foot, guys. Super important. Reach back, grab your left knee, or your left ankle. Push the foot towards the front and curl your left hip towards the floor, right? See, flexing right here. Pushing, rolling, breathing. Shoulder, shoulder back. Oh, nice back crack. Inhale, exhale, release it on down. Let's take some attention to the feet and toes. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. First of all, we're going to just take the legs behind, and you're going to point your toes, right? Point, the toes are on the floor. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what happened, right? Pointing. I'm going to take my right hand to my right knee. My left hand's going to come to the floor. I'm going to try this from the side this way so you can see better. See how my toes stay pointed as I lift my foot up, okay? See, it's like I'm in a toe shoe, and I'm stretching the top of my foot here. And I'm going to release it on down, and I'm going to do the other side. Hand down and lift up. Other side. Right? Top of the foot. Should feel good. This probably is not helping you to see this ankle, but that's what's happening over here. I thought I'd try something different this week. I don't know if I will. All right, bring it back down. Now we're going to take the hands forward, and now we're going to tuck the toes. Sit back on your heels. Now, notice I'm not doing this. I'm not arching my back. I'm curling my hips under here, okay? So this might look cute, but don't worry. Don't do the cute thing. Do the one that works. Curl your hips under. Now shift side to side. You should feel a lot in the arches of your feet. You may also feel something in your Achilles tendon. We're mainly stretching our Achilles tendons right here, but also the soles of the feet. Nicely done, nicely done. Okay, let's come to a little bit more shoulder. Two more shoulder things really quick. Take the hands down. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And we're going to spin our inner elbows forward. What do I mean by that? Right? Can you guys tell the difference there? Elbows out, elbows back. So we want elbows back, and we want to push away from the floor. And then we're going to lift our right arm up, and we're going to thread it underneath the armpit. But we're going to keep the arm up here. We're not going to sit back. Don't do that. Stay up high here. Lay down on your shoulder. And then you're going to drop your right ear to the floor, and you're just going to rock side to side. So you're doing two things. You're massaging the shoulder, and you're getting a little twist. And then take an inhale. Exhale, push and come up. Come over to the other side. This is just kind of the precursor for the next shoulder thing we're doing. Same thing other side. So notice my hips stay on top of my knees. They don't go back by my heels. And they rock. Good. And then push and come up on an exhale. And now we're going to do that really deep shoulder opener that we've been doing the last couple of weeks. Several of you said you like a lot. So we're going to do that all the time. Okay. Let me see. Gotta get a good angle for you guys. Okay. So my arms are out the sides. My hands are at the same height as my shoulders. Do not let this happen. Don't do that. Keep them up here. Okay. Now we're going to do, what do we do first? Let's do this. Okay. So bend your left elbow. Take your left hand on the floor next to your rib cage. Bend your left knee. Push with your hand and drop your right ear to the floor And then see if you can get your left foot over to the floor behind you. So this might be a lot on your shoulder, so great, stay there. If you need more, keep pushing to try to get your left hip to the floor. You can lift your left arm. If you have freakishly open shoulders, like I do, you can reach behind and grab the hand. If you want to really challenge yourself, bend the elbow, try to get that left elbow to the floor. And then we're going to come out of this pretty quickly because this is super, super deep opener. We don't want to stay here very long. Now we're going to do the other side. So take the other arm out. Again, it's shoulder height, right? Not down here. Yes, up here. Good. Bend your right elbow. Palm next to the rib cage, not the shoulder. Back, back. Drop your left ear to the floor. Bend your right knee. Push and roll. Okay. This will probably be plenty for most of you. Great place to stop. Only if you need more. Only if. Lift your right arm and roll the hip to the floor. So now your tailbone's on the floor. And again, if you just have like bizarrely open shoulders, I do. I have a lot of other very tight areas of body, but my shoulders are very flexible. I'm going to release my arm behind. I'm going to grab my hand and I'm going to, this side's a lot easier than the other side. And then we're going to take an inhale. And on the exhale, we're just going to roll it on out. Perfect timing. Good job, good job. Okay, and now we're going to, what are we going to do? We're going to take the arms out in front. And we're going to press the fingertips down. And we're going to push the chest away from the floor. And walk the hands back a little bit more. Oh, opening up the upper back. I like this one a lot. Oh, nicely done. And then just pull the palms across. Push back up. And we're going to take something called camel in yoga. I'm just going to adjust this. Let's do it like that. Great. Okay, so here's what it looks like from the side. You're going to tuck here. Yeah. You're going to tuck your toes under, but you're going to be kind of sitting up, right? Okay. And then you're going to take your thumbs to your tailbone, not your low back. Tailbone. Yeah. Push it under, right? But you're not going to come back this way. You're going to come back this way. Okay, see the difference? My hips stay stacked over my knees. My chest is coming back. Then maybe I'm going to reach back with my right hand, grab my heel. Maybe I'm going to reach back with my left hand, grab my heel. Maybe I'm going to reach back with both hands. See my hips pushing forward, right? Not doing this. Yes, doing this. Then you have two choices with your head. You can drop your chin to your chest. That's my preferred choice. Or you can drop your head back. Don't like that one. Oof. So fingertips are on the inside of the heels here. Keep pushing forward. If you don't like this version, keep your thumbs at your tailbone and just stay here. Right? If that was easy, let's try a second round. Point your toes. Right? The other one was not challenging. This will be a little more challenging because you're reaching lower with your hands. Right? Same things, fingers to the inside of the heels, hips forward. To get out of this, by the way, take an inhale, and on your exhale, come on back up. Good, good, beautiful. From here, take your hands forward. You're going to tuck your toes, and then just find your way into a forward fold. I want you guys to take your big toes together and spin your heels apart. Okay, so I'm not like this. I am like this, a little bit pigeon toe. Drop the head, relax the neck. Rock your weight super far forward into your toes, out of your heels. Just shift side to side here a little bit. Ugh. And then you're going to bend your knees, lift your toes, slowly roll up to stand. Let me fix this frame. Back, here we are. Hi guys, we're back. Okay. Just separate the feet. We're going to interlace the fingers, and we're going to make fists, and we're just going to roll, right? And then take the other thumb on top and roll the opposite direction. That one really messes me up. And then shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Yeah, good, good, good. And then roll the wrists both directions. Yeah. And then we're just going to kind of wiggle a little bit. Wiggle the knees, wiggle the head. What time is it? Perfect, perfect. Guess what? You are done, guys. Do one thing for me really quickly. Separate the feet, take an inhale up. And on the exhale, I want you to release any tension or any worries or any irritation. Just leave it on the dance floor, people. Shh. So fabulous. So fabulous. So proud of you guys. Thank you so much for, I'm going to turn it over here where the better lighting is. Yeah, because I'm trying to learn about that. Thank you so much for joining me again for our cardio step. Please do let me know if there's anything you'd like me to review in the future. Anything that you'd like more of. I'm trying to incorporate all of you guys' suggestions. If I've forgotten any, please forgive me and remind me, okay? Thank you so much, you guys. I will be back with you next time, probably next Wednesday. Seems to work for everyone. I like it. All right. Mwah! Great job. Bye-bye.